Hey guys, Zach here with Mountain Dog Companion, hanging out with one of our Bernese Mountain Dog litters. This is Maggie and Jedi's litter. We have Angie here, of course. We're going to kind of talk through these puppies, have Angie share her expertise on what they're going through right now, what they've been going through, and yeah, kind of just talk through all those things here. So we did do names today as well, so super excited about that. We're going to start litter picks here soon. We have one person on the list right now, so shout out to Dominic. And yeah, we're gonna kind of go through these puppies, starting with the males. So we have the males here in front of us. We got three snuggled up there on Angie's lap.
The fourth one's behind you.
The fourth one's behind me. So Angie, I guess kind of starting off with where these puppies are at and kind of what they're going through right now, and then maybe we can touch on what they've been through as well.
Sure. So they're right between the 5.5, 6 weeks. 5.5 is where they get all the toys with noise, sound, activation. So the little activity mat that's out here, they've been using that for the last couple days. And so it's not turned on. If you turn it on and they step on the piano, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so basically it's for them to activate a sound and then have a response to it. So at 5 weeks, they're getting toys that make noise. So this little toy, if you move it, make sound, nudge it with their nose, or if they're just passing by. So we're starting to see movement in and around them, and also things that move around. So for startling, that kind of response. They also have these little hedgehog pads. They're there for stimulation, but then also for obstacles. So, and then also at this point, we're still working with getting rear strength, getting those muscle development in place, so mobility. And then these sort of toys here are for tugging, for squeaking, crinkling, just to start them being able to interact with one another, and rope toys. And coming into 6 week, we add toys they can chew with. So I like to use cow hooves. We have some like Benabones, things like that, because they're going to start, their teeth are coming in, obviously. They're nice and sharp, and directing them so they're not nibbling on us when we're working with them. So at this point we do a lot of redirection, so that's what these are. So if they're nibbling on us, we just put it in their mouth and redirect them. It's a very common for them to start to use their mouths. That's how they explore, how they get their mother's attention, and we just, sometimes these little teeth can just get you a little bit if they're going for the toys.
Yep. We got kind of those sharp teeth.
They
right
do.
Now, just the baby teeth. That stage kind of ends around 3-4 months. Yeah. 3-4 months.
Yeah. So usually about 10 to 12 weeks, you can start working with redirection. There's like a 2-week window that they're really, really mouthy. And they just have to learn, puppies have to learn a lot. They have to learn what is acceptable and what's not. And in the den environment with mom, it is acceptable. That's how they get their mother's attention. Coupled with jumping. So they begin to jump as well. So we want to teach them to sit very early on so that they aren't jumping on us humans.
So I got to ask, have you ever seen like a puppy play a song on this mat here? I mean, obviously they're not
like
playing
a song that is the
actual
actual song, no, but I have seen them go all the way across it. And when they're really running, like even when they're not intentional and trying to walk across it, just running across in the play zone, just the foot stepping on there and activating it is enough, because it activates sound for them but also for the others.
Absolutely.
So it's a great floor mat to have out for them. And one thing to note too, we have toys that are specific to the stages, but in every litter there's an early and a late bloomer. And so we want to make sure that we even take some of the toys from the prior stage with us, and then just so that things are still fresh. The whole point of it is that they're getting new exposures every day. But I also like a little bit of familiar items of where they came from. So in case that late bloomer is a little startled by the new things, they still have something that's comforting for them.
Absolutely. No, I love that kind of what you shared, introducing them to all these types of things, and yeah, it's just phenomenal for the puppies, and kind of get to see the growth over time.
The development,
over these last weeks. So these guys are right at 5.5 weeks old. So they're been going through the training since day 3, and I mean couldn't have been better. Is there anything that you would point out specifically about this group at all?
So this little litter, they are on the smaller side as a whole. There's 9 of them. I don't know that we mentioned that earlier on in the video, but these are the males. But just they're a calmer group. Now, they've had baths, they've had photos, they've had a lot of activity already before we sat down here with them. So puppies sleep a whole lot. And another really interesting piece too is between 5.5 to 6 weeks, there's a big development in confidence that happens. 6 weeks is really where their temperament and personality begin to emerge. And so at this point, they're still a little cautious, and that's not uncommon at this age.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference from 5 weeks to like 7 weeks, even 5.5 to 7. Like it's night and day. Yeah. You can have a quieter little puppy, and by 7 weeks, they just come out here with tails high and just as confident as can be.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Sure.
And yeah, I mean, we're going to kind of go through each puppy here. Again, got the males out. There's 4 total. And maybe we'll start with this guy here. So we got collars on them, or I guess scarves, bandanas, whatever you want to call it, which I think is really cute, really cool on these guys here. And like Angie said, I mean, these bloodlines are phenomenal. So they're still 5.5 weeks old. They're going to grow. They're going to get big. We're not concerned about that at all. I mean, it's a nice size litter, so we're kind of seeing them being a little bit smaller at this point. But again, guys, genetics are gonna they're gonna hit their growth spurts, is what I'm trying to say. They're gonna be nice size. We have Jedi, short and stocky, one of our top sires from Ukraine, and then we have Mom, which is Maggie. So she's from, or she'd be an offspring of Icon. So again, genetics are gonna be running through these puppies' blood, I guess, and DNA, and they're going to get big for sure. So we have here, let's see here. So yellow dots, this is Duke here. So we got Duke here, guys. Very cute pup here. He's got a little bit of a thinner blaze going on there. And yeah, he's got the yellow dot collar on, or bandana, I guess. We're going to do weights and everything as well on these pups here. Hey, buddy. So kind of like Angie said, very calm and collective, very chill. And as they keep developing and emerging, they're going to keep kind of growing, and we'll definitely start to see a difference here over the next couple weeks. So 7.5. So we got Duke here at 7.5. He's coming over here.
I'll take that one.
You want to take that one?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, then we'll keep you separate.
Hey, buddy.
Aww. Yeah, yes. One thing to note too is that as a group, they're all very similar in size.
They are.
So you're going to see that they're all very strong and stocky, compact at this point.
Yep. Kind of got those shorter backs here, so they're probably going to be similar to Jedi with their build, kind of this way, lengthwise this way. Got a little bit shorter back, not as long. And that's coming from Dad there, or at least partially coming from Dad. So we got gray collar. I always call it a collar. It's more of a bandana, but gray bandana here. This guy's got a little bit more white, like compared to the other, a little bit thicker blaze, a little bit darker mahogany here on the sides. And that is Gizmo. So we got Gizmo here.
That's a cute name.
It is. Hey, buddy. So we're gonna wait for him. 7.36, so very similar to Duke, the first puppy we did here. So that's Gizmo there, guys. I have the blue polka dot bandana. What's up, buddy? So a little bit thinner blaze as well. Kind of got more of that dark look to him, mahogany coming on the side there. And this is Hercules. Good name for him. Probably going to be a big boy. So he's at 7.9. So he's the biggest so far out of these males here. Come, buddy. What's up? And we have, last but not least, we have blue striped bandana here. So this is Finn. So we got Finn here. Again, Finn and is it that guy there, which is gray, Gizmo. So they got a little bit more white on them, a little bit thicker blaze of white there, but I'd say this guy might be a little bit smaller here. Yep, he's 6.6 right now. So he's the smallest guy in the litter so far. And this is Finn here, guys, with the blue stripes. So very, very cute group of males here again, guys. I mean, we'll be doing like OFAs and like the CGC for Maggie. Maggie hasn't got that done yet, but we're looking to do that here soon for these guys here, or for mom, I guess. And we have a 5-diamond dad with Jedi. So great group of males here, guys. So yeah, guys, I mean, a little bit more about the parents. Maggie, again, is a offspring of Icon and Macy. So Icon's a 4-diamond dog, Macy's a 5-diamond mom. So we're gonna be doing the CGC and the OFAs on Maggie. She's not quite 2 years old yet, so we're kind of waiting for that time to do those. But we have Jedi with 5 diamonds. Yeah, one of our top sires. Most people know Jedi pretty well. So that's kind of about the parents again. And these are the males here. So we'll kind of move on to the females next. Okay, guys, now we're on to the girls here. We have 5 total girls. We've got one little girl here playing up there on the piano, kind of going through the toys. And
musician in the making.
That's right, that's right.
Didn't we say she's the partier? That
she
makes
is.
a complete full circle.
Yeah. That's purple bow.
Purple bow.
Dark purple. I guess we have two.
Yeah, we do have 2
purples.
purples.
Hey girl, hey girl. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna kind of go through these girls here, and yeah, do the names and everything, do the weights. So yeah, guys, kind of start off with the girls here. We have the light purple bow. This is Dasha here. Cute little girl. She's probably on the smaller side, like as far as her litter mates go. We'll get a weight for you guys here. She's checking out the piano.
She's gonna play some music.
Around. I just wanted to see if she was gonna go get on it. She's definitely checking it out. But we'll grab a weight for you guys on her. And again, this is Dasha, 5.53. Yeah, girl.
The peanut.
She is the peanut. There you go, girl. Who do you got there, Andy? You got dark? You got the
dark purple.
Dark purple?
I have the musician in the making.
Musician in the making, right? That's Dixie right here, guys.
Dixie, that's a good name for her.
It is. Yep. A little bit thinner blaze, but kind of shines that mahogany look on the side of her face. More of that dark mahogany look for her. A little bit less white. Oh, girl. But this is Dixie, guys. Dark purple collar or bow. 6.85. So a little bit bigger than her sister that we just did.
She's still smaller than the males.
She is.
Right? Yep.
She is. Yep. Yep.
Miss Dixie.
Miss Dixie is right there in front. We got one girl coming here hiding behind Angie. Got the green collar, green bow. Mint green is what we're calling it. That's Dolly.
Oh, hi Dolly.
So these puppies are phenomenal though, guys. I mean, very cute group here. You can see cute little faces and everything. And again, mint green. This is Dolly, so 6.63. What's up, girl? Hey, girl. She's checking out the, what are these again?
Cow hoofs.
Cow hoofs, yep.
Yeah.
She's kind of checking that out there, so.
Real dog chews.
Nice.
I mean, they're completely real. They're from a cow.
That's cool.
So I always think if they chew on these, they have a very interesting smell once they start to get into them. Mm-hmm. But it's good for their digestive tract because it's not artificial.
Yeah.
In any way.
Yeah. So I think we did.
You did her. Her and her. The white and
so
the
we got
pink.
these two left here. So these guys are kind of chilling, taking a nap here. So they're going to keep developing, guys. They're at 5.5 weeks old. They're going to keep kind of adventuring off, getting more of that confidence built into them. But they're doing great right now as far as kind of everything Angie explained, going through the puppy pre-training. And we have pink collar here. Hey girl. This is Daisy, guys. So very, very cute girl again. And these girls are going to be nice size as well. It's going to take some time for them to keep growing, but with their bloodlines and everything, they're going to kind of get that growth spurt going here. 5.44. So.
The smallest? She the smallest? What?
5.4, and then we had another small girl there. What was she at?
It was in the 5. I didn't see the,
Yeah, I think those were the two smallest females.
ones.
This girl right here, white collar.
One thing
White
to
pup.
note too about these puppies is that at 5.5 to 6 weeks, once they've had curriculum work, which is for the mental piece of it, and they've had baths, which is the physical piece of it, they're tired.
They are.
And puppies do sleep a lot. So we work them like in a 15-minute, half an hour working environment, and then they get to rest to grow because they need the rest to grow. And they're already yawning. You see them tuckered out. So their energy level here at 5.5 to 6 weeks is perfect, and they're tired. So they're ready to go take their nap.
Yep, and they had their daily, I guess, mental stimulation this morning.
They did. They had their curriculum work.
Yep. We have Dory here, guys. She's the white bow. Let's get a weight on her. You sit there for me for a second, girl. So she's at 6. She's over 6. So biggest female so far. So that's Dory there, guys, with the white bow. So yeah, I mean, here's our puppies, guys, from Maggie and Jedi's litter. Just kind of did the males first, did the girls second here. And Angie, appreciate you sharing everything that they've been through. These guys have, they're doing awesome.
They are doing great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we're super excited about this litter, guys, and just want to do the name day video. And yeah, shout out to Dominic on the list, and appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you next time.